Alright, in this video we're going to take a look at just an individual integral. Before we get started, I would like to note that the integral of 1 over 1 plus u squared du is going to be that inverse tangent of u plus c. Alright, that's going to be needed later in the problem, and hopefully you already have that memorized. Now, this is going to be a u-substitution with a couple different u-substitutions in there, and kind of a little bit out of the ordinary as far as how you're going to choose your u. Under normal circumstances, we would pick u just being that inside function right there, so we would let u be e to the x minus 1. Alright, but if I take the derivative of e to the x, I'm just going to get an e to the x. Alright, and then as you can see, that's not going to help us cross anything out. So, out of the ordinary here, I'm going to let my u be the square root of e to the x minus 1. So the entire function right here. Alright, now think of this as e to the x minus 1 raised to the 1/2 power. That'll make your derivative a little bit easier. E to the u will be a 1/2 e to the x minus 1 raised to the negative 1/2 times e to the x dx. Alright, now let's go ahead and clean this up a little bit. We'll have a du is equal to, I'll have that e to the x in the numerator. This is going to go to the bottom, so I'll have a 2. Let's go ahead and make that back into our square root, e to the x minus 1 dx. If I solve this all the way down for my dx, basically I'll be multiplying by the reciprocal. So I'll have 2 times the square root of e to the x minus 1 all over e to the x equaling my dx. Alright, now let's come back up here to this original problem and start substituting back in. Alright, so that square root of e to the x minus 1 is going to get changed for my u. dx is going to get exchanged for this. So 2 square root of e to the x minus 1 all over an e to the x. Alright, and then I forgot the du down here. du. I forgot that du right there. Alright, now you're looking at this going, okay, well, this doesn't really help. What am I going to do now, because I haven't gotten rid of a bunch of stuff here? Alright, but if we see this square root of e to the x minus 1, alright, that also can be replaced with a u. Alright, so that's what we'll do in this next step. Integral of u times 2 times u all over e to the x du. Alright, now at this point I still have an e to the x in there that I haven't gotten rid of. Alright, however, if we take a look at what we originally set our u equal to, and I can see I've got an e to the x in there, so if I solve this for e to the x, then I'll have something that I can replace. So let's do that right here. I've got u equals the square root of e to the x minus 1. If I square both sides, u squared is equal to e to the x minus 1, and then I can add 1 to both sides. U squared plus 1 is going to equal e to the x. So that's going to give me something with a u variable that I can substitute with this e to the x. Alright, so we'll have the integral of a u times 2 over u. Replacing that, we'll have a u squared plus 1 du. Alright, at this point we have finally gotten rid of all of our e to the x's and all of our x's. Okay, so let's simplify this a little bit. Let's pull the 2 out and make that a u squared on top. So I'm going to have 2 on the outside. The integral of u squared all over a u squared plus 1 du. Okay, now at this point, there's lots of different ways that you can handle this. Alright, it's basically just a rational expression, and usually I think the majority of my students find that if they just do long division right here and come up with an equivalent statement for this rational expression, then they can do that substitution and it makes the integration just a little bit easier. So I'm going to actually show that long division here. So if we put the u squared on the inside and we do the u squared plus 1 on the outside, u squared goes into u squared one time. 1 times what's on the outside, u squared plus 1. Now, keeping in mind long division there, we subtract, and there would be an imaginary plus 0 right there. So that's going to give me a 0 minus that 1. That's going to give me a minus 1 right there. Alright, so remembering how to then read what you have here. Alright, quotient with this over the divisor there. So this expression is going to be equivalent to, let's come back up here, 2, and then let's do this. the integral of 1, let's even put parentheses around it, minus 1 over u squared plus 1, and then du. So this expression is equivalent to this because all I did was long division. Now I'm going to break this integral up into two integrals. We'll keep the 2 on the outside. I'm going to have the integral of 1 du minus the integral of 1 over, now just because of the fact that we have this memorized, I'm going to rearrange that bottom, not that it really makes a difference. Alright, 1 over 1 plus u squared du. Now we know that this integrates to inverse tangent, and we can integrate 1 really simply with our u here. So I'll have 2. Integrating 1 du, I'll have a u, and then minus, this integrates to the inverse tangent of u, and then plus c. At this point, I just have to come back over here and plug in my u's and distribute that 2 for a final answer. So I'll have 2 times the square root of e to the x minus 1 minus, distributing that 2 again, inverse tangent of square root of e to the x minus 1, and then plus c. Alright, so while it does remain to be just a u-substitution problem, alright, there's a couple, tricks in there that you need to realize. Picking u, that inside function doesn't always have to happen, and then taking whatever you select for u and then solving that for, in this case, just e to the x, or solving that for x, allows us to have a second substitution in there. Alright, and then dealing with a rational expression, that long division will just turn this rational expression into an equivalent expression, which is oftentimes much easier to integrate. Definitely, thanks for watching. If the videos are helping, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share with your friends. Thanks.